Rolls-Royce, the pinnacle of quality, refinement, and luxury. And the company is out with a brand new vehicle, the Ghost. Actually, the original Ghost goes back to 1906, but this vehicle with its V12 engine is a bit of a change for the company in that it is using what they call the post-opulent design philosophy. And as one reviewer said, they're designing this vehicle to be a little bit different because the affluent among us no longer want objects that would attract attention. They want things that celebrate reduction and restraint. Who better to tell us about this vehicle than the CEO of Rolls-Royce Motor Cars? Torsten Müller-Ötvös is joining us now from the United Kingdom. Congratulations on this vehicle. The reviews online so far are that it is stunning. But why do something that is a reduction and epitomizes restraint when you are the luxury leader?
I mean, we are the luxury leader. Thanks for saying it, of course. But you also need to understand very different sectors of our clients. We have different clients, be it ghost clients, phantom clients, dawn clients, and particularly the ghost clients. And we've learned that from the predecessor, enjoyed what I would call a more subtle way to drive a Rolls-Royce. And that idea of a more subtle way to drive a Rolls-Royce, we also used when we designed the new Ghost and called that even what we said a minimalist design ethos, which gives that car a very plain, reduced kind of character, whilst still being, of course, a Rolls-Royce with all the technical details, the refinement, the comfort levels. We've even brought what we call magic carpet ride to complete new levels. It is now what I call flight on land and is unseen and unparalleled. For that reason, there is so much technical innovation in that car that it is great to see it in that what we call reduced, more minimalist design ethos.
Hey, Torsten, Pras here. Looking at the Ghost, it looks like an evolution, not so much a revolution for the car, but a lot is going on under the skin, isn't that right? Like, what are some of the new things you guys have introduced to make this a Rolls-Royce?
I mean, first of all, I mentioned that already. We call it planar system, which basically levels the car in a perfect way in conjunction with what we call satellite-aided transmission, in conjunction with our, let's say, flag bearer system, which foresees what happens on roads. And that all in combination works extremely well with this little unit we newly developed, which is a suspension leveler. And that in conjunction brings that car up to levels really unseen and unheard of. And it's hard to talk in words about it. You need to drive it and you need to feel that flight on land feeling. Number two, we've introduced four-wheel drive now for the car. We also introduced rear-wheel steering. You might know that all the doors in a Rolls-Royce are automatically closing. We have now introduced with Ghost that the doors are also automatically opening, which is great for our clients. That's a very effortless way to get in and to get out of our cars. And then, of course, many more details under the hood. Everything is new on that car except two things, and that's the Spirit of Ecstasy and the umbrellas, which we took over from the predecessor.
Yeah, Adam, and I'll have to try that out someday. So you mentioned, Adam brought up earlier about post-opulence. You guys bring this up in terms of describing the car. What does that mean exactly for you? And is that kind of a response to the pandemic world that we're in right now?
I wouldn't say it's a response because the pandemic came at a time when the car was basically ready in its design. But that post-opulence was a little bit what we've learned from our clients. And that's, again, that more subtle way to be seen in a Rolls-Royce. And again, this is true for Ghost customers. Phantom customers love the approach of that car. Also, the Cullinan, our SUV, is very much loved, particularly in the United States, by clients due to its size and its presence and how it looks. I wouldn't call post-opulence as the trend, which is in general true for all our cars. That's not true. It's true for our Ghost clients. And for them, I think we have designed here a car which fits perfect also into current times. So ideally, you could say, the car fits now in a perfect way into the current climate and into what we currently see happening in the world.
And as you look at what's happening in the world, this car, the base price about $300,000 with different options, could be as much as $400,000. Who's the buyer? Is it an American buyer? Is it a European buyer? Or is it someone perhaps in the Middle East or Asia or even Africa?
All over the world. To be honest, the Americas are still our biggest market, followed by China. We mainly talk to entrepreneurs, captains of industries, people who are running their own businesses, be it men, women, and that is 80% of our clientele, you can say. Very much young people. We have rejuvenated the brand quite massively over the last 10 years. We now have an average age of 43, which is remarkable. That would basically say with everybody who is 60, you at least need somebody who is around 30 to make that up. And that also indicates that we are now talking to a complete new breed of clients, people who already made quite some money in early days of their career, founding their own businesses. They are typically our today's clients, and also very much in the United States, interestingly enough. And I think that will continue.
Dan Roberts, our own reporter, wants his in silver. Thank you very much for joining us. The CEO of Rolls-Royce Motor Cars,
Pleasure.
Müller-Ötvös, and congratulations on the Ghost.
Thanks a lot.